against coronavirus.
Health Alert is sponsored by the National Health Fund. NHF is here for health. NHF is here for you.
BML Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandeville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BML Auto is 1 p.m.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion.
All right, greetings and salutations, and welcome once again to the Sports Desk.
Yes.
You want to start? But once me start, then I'm going to turn off them, read it.
Go on, man.
All right, you want me to start? Now, in the last, I would say, 10 years in Jamaican radio, there have been two major predictions on a sports program. One of them was a man saying Liverpool are not automatic for the top four of the English Premier League the season coming. And everybody think him is a madman. He never really reached this about me. Did wonder if him I come from somewhere before him come from the program. Now we saw it happening. Liverpool did not make the top four. It was high quality analysis resulting in high quality prediction. Big up Zidane for that. And then the Ashes came along this year.
Yes.
And I listened to all the pre-series analysis from the very best cricket commentators in the world. Not one of them got it as exactly right as yours truly. At the start of the series, when pushed, I said this series will end up 2-2 and there'll be a rained out draw. As it turned out, it ended 2-2 with a rained out draw. You don't get that kind of predictions is something you get wrong from time to time. You know, we are not God. I'm not God. But when you say things like that and it comes true, it feels nice, people. So for today, I was planning to extend it until Friday, but I'll just stay with the next between now and 4 o'clock. If you call the program and don't address me as the ultimate guru of cricket, I'm going to instruct the operator to cut you off a minute. Respect must be due.
It doesn't get any more exact than that.
No, man. Oh God, man. 2-2 and a rain out draw. But it was a great series, a great advert that Test cricket is still well and truly alive. But back to some other things now. I want to talk about you and Anderson. I know the football discussions are going, but you broke the 800 meters record named Anderson. I'm going to wait for Sean come tell me.
Broke his own record.
Broke his own record. Because we normally talk about the sprints. If a man did come and broke Bolt's record or broke the 200 record, we'd be all over the place. So the fact said, Ayuk broke the 800 meters record. We have to go put him in the sports the spotlight and follow in progress. But football though.
Yes.
And this is weird. I'll
yield. Yeah, so we just need to avoid defeat against Brazil and we are through to the next round, which will be tough. I don't think it will happen though.
I don't see it.
No, I don't see it. Brazil, they lost the front, but they look like a very, very good football team.
So if this happen, they'll have to be a perfect game.
Yeah. It has to be perfect for them.
Because upsets can happen, you know, and Jamaica does have the quality to upset Brazil.
Yes.
Because if you look at it, we draw with France who beat Brazil, which is not sporting impossibility to beat or draw with Brazil.
Yes.
And in Bonisha, we have one of the most potent strikers in women football. And the team are come together. If I'm betting, I'd bet on Brazil, but believe me, it is not outside the bounds of possibility I wouldn't go so far as to say probability, but there's a possibility that we can get a result against this Brazil team. The netball team marches on. We beat up South Africa. Could this be the year when we finally cross that hump of not being able to lift the title in a major world tournament? It's coming together nicely. And we beat up South Africa. When was it? Last night. So things are come together.
Yeah.
My team in the SDC gone to the semi-final. It was the perfect weekend leading into Monday morning. Every single thing. Jamaica win with the Reggae Girls. Oh, the West Indies. Let me tell you something, Zidane.
Despite although Kohli and Sharma did
I was going there. It is the biggest and most ultimate disrespect I've ever seen. Teams rest people, you know.
Yeah.
But them rest people before the tour start.
Yeah.
So Western is India come a Western is them rest two key people. Them say, me I give some lesser lights because of lesser oppositions. Or they rest people in dead rubbers. So in this case, let's say India lead two love would want to play. Them all right, we'll give you a game code. You don't rest your stars while the series is still alive.
Yeah. Second game, winning this game, you win the series.
In a 3-game series, the man them say Kohli and Sharma no bother play. In game 2, it is the biggest form of disrespect. I want to understand the message of people. Westerners have lost, and it's embarrassing. Team bowl we out and make we look away. They look aside them down so down at the thing down at the World Cup qualifiers, and you felt embarrassed. But none of that makes me feel more embarrassed in a weird way than to see India telling their 2-star batsmen in a 3-match series, having gone 1 up, we don't need to play game 2. It's the ultimate form of disrespect. It better them did play and beat with bowler for 20, brother. You get to me? It look away. It look away. So me not celebrate the win. You know? Me not really celebrate the win, people. It not look good. And in a way, I think India shouldn't even do it. You know, I don't even think that should be allowed. You know, you have to show some respect to the opposition, my boss. You can't arrest people in the middle of the series like that. God no. Me no like how it look. It is sending a message when I look good. None at all.
All right.
Anyway,
we have calls. Yeah, man. All right, we'll take the first.
We'll take the first call. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Jungle.
Yeah, what you say, man? Baby?
Yes, man. Rumbling in the jungle, man. KLS Sports Omega FM 89. How me sound, man?
You sound good, man.
Why, Avil? Why? I call you the Messiah over 15 years ago. How long now the show you had on the show? Yeah?
A long time, man. From
and me, I call you Messiah from that very first time I hear you.
Yeah.
I remember me telling you, you see with this prediction of this English Aussie series.
Yeah.
Why I have no doubt. If me did have a doubt before, I have no doubt that you are the Messiah, man.
No, that's why when you not compare me to some little man when it comes to cricket, you know. Or even sports discussion pan a whole. You not go there and go hell when you not do them something, you know.
You must be the greatest.
You can't compare me with some little man. You not do it, man. God, we sin in a man.
Listen, man, mirror on the wall, who is greatest of them all? It must be the Messiah, man.
Yes, no, man. Me not tell them 2-2, man, plus a rain out draw, man.
But Avil, what a series this, though, man.
And remember, you know, I maintained that position even after Australia got 2-0 up, you know.
My goodness gracious me. You never back down and run with one.
No, sir.
You are betting, man, like how Montellem, man, did run with one.
Because remember, Montellem called and asked for your prediction. Both of us to try and see if him can go down and just betting.
I'm telling you.
He took both suggestions.
My God, man.
Why, Avil? But you know what me like about this series, especially on the England side, Avil? The dependency on one batsman wasn't there, you know. Everybody pull up them sack, you know.
True.
Yes, it never reaches a stage where Joe Root had to save them. Or when it's not Ben Stokes, it's Crawley and
Joe Root himself. Beer Stokes played a probably a good 99. Yes.
Yes, man. It's a very fantastic series, man.
Good team effort.
Could have had it better, you understand?
Good team effort.
But my greatest point now where I want to make you feel little something. And I should be taking it up with the other station, you know, because I listen to a caller up there and it's like the man have issue watching female football. I want to ask you and the Messiah, do you guys have issue watching female playing football?
No, no.
Why would that?
Man, goodness gracious me, man, eh? What is so wrong with ladies playing football?
We have to take that up with the man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Me not really want to hear.
I do have no problem.
Yeah, man. I'm have a right to watch him while watching.
That is so true, but guess what now? Me and the man ask the host, if him watch men playing netball, what that have to do with ladies playing football? Eh? And if men want to play netball, so be it. What, my problem is not men playing netball, you know, sir. It's when men are take on to themselves and all of a sudden, tomorrow morning, they say, boy, I feel like a female. Like, that is my problem.
All right, my boss.
You understand where I come from?
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes, man, but I don't want no problem with hey, you know, realize that the ladies them bring us glory now, Little Samson.
Mm-hmm.
Netball, cricket, football, you name it. Where are all the men? I just the ladies that stand up. The men them need Viagra, man.
Well, see, just the ladies that stand up.
You know, see it. And I do have no problem with the ladies also. I will have them jumping up and down all over me. I don't have no problem.
All right, my boss.
Anyway, big up Diego, Chris Lynch, big up Pioneer Chan, Rooney, Max Food, big up my shipping port. All of me braid up friend, man.
Yeah, man, big up.
Pioneer, big up.
Yeah, man. I seeing something here that Lenworth teacher Hyde has been appointed by Dunbeholden FC.
Yeah, man, I heard about it.
Oh, you heard about it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also, here's a T got gone.
Yeah, we want to discuss that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, him down at Dunbeholden, Mayor.
Yeah,
because the Dunbeholden coach is now at Mount Pleasant. Harold Thomas.
Is that Mount Pleasant?
Yeah.
So where's Staffer?
He's the man for the academy, you know.
Oh.
They have asked Harold Thomas to be the, what you call it now? Whatever the word is for the academy. So he won't have nothing to do with the senior.
It's the team. Oh.
But him is the man who oversee the age group program. So there was a vacancy at Dunbeholden.
Mm-hmm.
And few come more qualified than teacher.
Well, if you're a coach or a player in Jamaica, Mount Pleasant is the place to be.
Let me not tell you.
And they want to commentate if you commentate the games. Sir P.
Sudan?
Yes, Sir P.
Boy, we bypass the Saturday, but you never even can't, you know.
Oh, the Hassan?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Hey, Alvin.
Yeah, man.
When Union Way said they must call you?
The ultimate guru.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
You remember West Indies play at a test series down in Australia when Lara make a 100 and me tell you, say, the bad job because Lara, and you bet me a six-pack, and you remember, sorry, easy six-pack you go win, and when me win, you say, Chubby knows what peanut charge. But anyhow.
You did win a six-pack off me for what? What was the bet again?
So, Lara, West Indies draw the match because, and Lara bat out, and make 100 and but anyhow, what have it? There is a lot in the state at 690 million. Me want you tell me the winner.
No, man, me don't know about lotto. Sports, me know about.
All right. What I call about? Sometimes people say you play good and you lose. The matter, New Zealand, Japan win this morning. I wouldn't play again.
Spain?
Jesus.
No, so that wouldn't apply. That wouldn't apply to that.
But let me tell you something, man. Me never say, for the first, before, after 3 times, because they announced, I say, at 20-something seconds, the Japanese playing in a Spain goal and not 3-love. I have never seen that side dominate TikTok Ajax side like that.
Well, I was watching the Ashes. At what time this morning that play?
After 4 o'clock.
Oh, I wake up and I watch the cricket.
Mr. Alvin, see the pass, apart from the 3 goal what them score, you know. The Japanese them do touch the ball 5 times, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, Spain had the lion's share of possession. But I'm not doing with the possession.
Never believe, man. That in Brazil, when Brazil, I think that never see the man them place, dominate. As the man them counter, get the ball now, goal. All right, so cool.
All right. It ended 4-0. All right, Sir P. All right. Hello? Yeah, that game ended 4. You know that Canada is out of the World Cup.
Yeah.
And Nigeria has gone through. Nigeria is ranked 40th.
And Canada is
Yes. Canada is ranked 7th. So Canada lost to Australia. And that's
I'm looking at the Spain Japan stats, you know.
78-22.
78% possession versus 22% possession. And the side we have the 22% possession.
Get 4 love.
Well, they won 4 love.
Oh yeah, 1-4 love. 1-4 love.
Has something like that ever happened at these traffic bar?
Well, maybe you get that squeeze a look at 1 love.
Yeah, 78-22
Yeah.
possession on the side where we have the 78 possession.
Get 4 love.
Get
Get 4 love.
I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah, I know
anything
that.
like
Normally when things that my lose, normally I look at 1 love. You
You get squeezed.
Yeah.
But 4 goals to nil with a 22% possession. Unheard of. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
For miles and miles of beautiful carpets and exquisite rugs to brighten your office and home, visit the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue off Malines Road. They install, clean your carpets, and add elegance to every room in your house. Call 876-649-0174 or come to the Carpet Store at 18 Dunbarton Avenue because you deserve the best.
We may be all over the world, but we're still in this together. Yes. Make it easy for you get your money. So if you have to get something from your brother or mommy, hey, it's a not Insta, it's a money grab. Zoom, check your phone, your money land. The NBS money transfer. CFA faster, easier. Sign up for BNBS direct bank account transfer to your mother step out behind the line. Straight in your account, money reach long time. BNBS money transfer.
The Seville Emancipation Jubilee is back again at Seville Heritage Park in St. Anne's Bay on July 31. Come see traditional cultural groups like Portman and Kumina, the Islington Cultural Group, alongside Etana, Richard Stevens, Sister Pat, Kukudu, and many, many more. Get your tickets now at the Jamaica National Heritage Trust, Seville Heritage Park, and R.O. Waters and Associates in St. Anne's Bay. Come ring in Emancipation Day with us. Seville Emancipation Jubilee, St. Anne's Bay, July 31, all night till daylight. It's free. Strong and free at Jamaica's 61 event.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, back here online. Hello. All right, well, I think we lost the one we had. Remember the numbers: 876-968-8117. You can let your voice be heard. Many sporting things to talk about. You want to talk about the reggae boys, you want to talk about the netball, you want to talk about the cricket, you want to endorse the Sports Desk as the most authentic sports program on radio. When you look at that Liverpool prediction that Zidane made last year, didn't hear that from no analyst nowhere in football. We're not about Jamaica. I think our thing past that. We're not talking about the region. I can't think of any other analyst in the entire football sphere globally who had not given Liverpool a chance of finishing the top 4. And I can't think of any cricket analyst anyway. And I listen to them people. That one thing I can't tell you no. Okay, I cost me I don't know this, I don't know that. But in the lead up to the series, I didn't hear anybody, not NASA, not Arteta, none of them said this series will end 2-2 with a rain ultra. Nobody said that. So there is what the Sports Desk offers. Not some little jokey stuff. Proper sporting analysis that quite often leads to proper sporting predictions. Often enough. All right. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Wait, I would call it, I will call it.
The ultimate guru. I insist on being addressed like that till 4 o'clock.
Okay, ultimate guru.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. I can't stop out of the female team, you know?
Yes.
What's the second half of the match there? Boy, I tell you, I mean, you know, it was good to see 2 teams playing open attacking football, you know, the movement on and off the ball was a credit to the both team and the game, you know. It really looked good.
Yeah.
my issue though, we have with the female game and the regular girls in particular. I think the firepower them have. For me, over the years watching the female football, I would say the weakest part of the game would be the goalkeeping. That's just my observation. Yes, I've seen a lot of improvement in the keepers, but it's highly unlikely some of the time that athletic and as a giant, as a me.
Hello? We lost him. He kept breaking up. The goalkeeper is pretty good though.
Yeah. He must onto something because the goalkeeping and the defense in general was probably our biggest problem since we watched. But it stand up so far. Two clean sheets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think much of us would have thought that. All right, call us back. You remember who that was?
No.
I don't remember if I got his name in it. But call us back if you can. We'll go back online. Oscar. All right, I think he's on with a caller. Who was there before? In the meantime, 876-968-8117. Call and let your voice be heard. Lots of sporting events to talk about.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. So, what are the teams now? Oh, the Colombian girl who collapsed, the 18-year-old.
What happened to her?
She collapsed. She had cancer 3 years ago. That the story around. She collapsed a couple of days before the game, but she played in the game and was brilliant and scored. And Colombia beat. This the biggest upset you want to see of the tournament thus far. Colombia beating Germany. Because remember, Germany thrashed, was it Morocco in their first game 16, and look out class. Everybody said this is the team to beat.
Yeah.
No. And Colombia beat them.
By the way, what you thought about that unawarded penalty in the Jamaica game?
Boy, it's strange. That's come like them change the rule, the handball rule every other month, you know.
Yeah.
Because I thought her hand was in an unnatural position.
So was taking evasive action. What does the rule say about that? If you feel to the ball like a lick in your face and you put up your hand as a means to protect yourself.
Well, I can do that all the time to try my body bigger, you know. I say I'm just protecting myself.
Yeah, but not all the time the ball I go come lick in your face. Is that so? I don't know. I think it was a penalty, but I didn't think it was a clear-cut penalty. I think them think that you're not ball if you're not get.
But did the referee give the penalty?
Yeah, and when she see it again. So I
don't understand why VAR called her over though. Was it
because
clear enough, yes, sir?
Anyway, we take the call. Hello. What's happening this afternoon? The person was there, Oscar. Well, I don't know. Maybe the big callers still are celebrating, or the first time callers. Well, the established ones are not here, so this is the time when the
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I was saying with regards to the female game now and the goalkeeping.
Oh, you were the one that called a while ago.
Yeah, man.
Remind me of the name. Remind us of the name.
Engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I was saying with the type of players that Jamaica have, I think that we should be taking more shots. We tend not to kick the ball. And I like to see that in the game coming. I think if the likes of Bonisha and Jody, and all the players take shots at the goal, I think chances are well.
Line breaking up again, man.
Something wrong with the line.
Yeah, something probably wrong with the phone lines this afternoon. Man. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, your line.
You're driving?
Yeah, man. The
That's why, man.
Just pull over where you're right now if you can for the next couple of minutes or so.
So I was saying with the likes of Bonisha and Jody and all of the other players, I think that they should be trying to take more shots on goal,
Yeah.
Rather than, this in a box. And I think when the players get the chance, they should take more shots. I think we will score if we do things like that. Because as I say, the weakest part for me for the female game is the goalkeeping. So
yes, it's a fair point. We don't take a lot of range shots at all.
Come on, we don't really take a lot of shots. And with regards to the penalty still, boy, No, I mean, to me, I could understand why VAR call it back. You know, because I mean, the hands were, you know, the person's body was turned, and the
If
hands
the
were
referee
out
didn't,
there.
if the referee didn't give it, I wouldn't have a problem. But I don't see the clear and obvious error for VAR to tell her to check it.
Yeah,
Oh, having given it as a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh. I want to know what does the law says about your hand being used as a tool to protect yourself, taking as they would say evasive action. Well, I'd love to know, because clearly that is what the referee was led to buy.
The body wasn't turned to the goal, you know. If the body was turned to the goal and the hand was in the face, but the person turned the body to her side, and the hands, the ball hit where the hand was to the side.
That was part of the evasive action. So, you know, something a missile coming towards your head, you have to instinctively throw up your hand and turn your head at the same time, you know. It's just a natural, instinctive thing to do.
Just the way you should turn. You just imagine that you turn side, so the hand now would be preventing the ball from going towards the goal.
Right.
That's why I thought it was a penalty. If the person back was turned to the goal now and put up the hand and lick the hand, no problem. I would say he might protect himself. But the fact that she turned her body and the ball now just hit her, you know, where she prevent the ball, well, the hands prevent the ball from going towards, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If her back was turned to the goal, it would be preventing the ball from hitting her. When she turned like how she turned the boy, no, to me, just looked like a penalty. And, you know, I think Jamaica get treated better still. But there you go.
Yeah, all's well that end.
Game.
Yeah, man.
Based on what happened in the other game, though, the goal difference wouldn't play a part anymore.
Right.
Yeah, so as long as we got the win, that was the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, because France beat Brazil, you know? So we didn't have to chase goals.
Goals again.
Yeah, we just needed to win the game.
Well,
you expect France to get something from the Panama game, logically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
they're going to get
yeah. I can play similarly to what I played Jamaica. You never can. You know, every team have a one bite in them, you know, so maybe this will for them one bite. But expect a hard fought game, as the coach said. Expect Brazil to be coming guns out. But I think if we try and play the counter game, as we say, the goal, I will keep Brazil quiet. And I think we can come out probably.
It's gonna be tough.
All right, engineer. We take that. Big up yourself. All right, engineer. Big up. We see Shango in the queue to come next. Hello.
Afternoon,
yeah, man, Shango.
Yeah, first time call. I listen to the program. Well, years now, but first time calling, you know.
Big up, Shango.
And I mean to me just doing a little yellow and thing, and regarding to like the West Indies ODI squad.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that we just play a qualifier, we never make it, right? The 1 day 50 over qualifier.
Yes.
But didn't want them myself say, all right. Let me say, do a post-mortem with this disqualifier out of the T20. And I say, I expect them now we are playing in there that she want 1 and 2 changes, even at the batting lineup. As in, maybe 1 and 2 different persons we need to look at. All right. Knowing that Craig Brathwaite away best test batsman. I see Craig Brathwaite now start to score a little bit faster. What do you think about Craig Brathwaite now making the 1 day squad?
Awesome. No. But I did kind of like your argument when you say you'd hope to see 1 or 2 new faces.
Yeah, what even
Craig is not
look good too. Alright, the reason I said is that because you are struggle to play you know, the whole 50 over.
Yeah.
You know, maybe one day if you know maybe we have a lot of aggressive batsman. Have somebody who, you know, constantly rotate the strike if that one in.
Yeah.
Get the odd bones. Maybe I wonder if that maybe that play a better role, you know.
But we not too have many of that neither, you know.
But even the youth there too, Mackenzie, we play even at the first test when play. Me thinking I get that one call up in the
Oh well,
No, if you- yeah.
that would be better than Craig. I mean, he's younger.
And he aggressive as well. Look at
Really
him,
aggressive.
Batman.
So yeah, I could see them bringing Kirk for the 1-day team. Yeah, I can take that, but not
Yeah.
Craig.
Not too bad yet.
No,
They score too slow.
no, the 1-day game and that's not Craig game.
Okay.
No, sir.
Alright. Well, we just like give a shout up and just
Big-
go and do good work.
Yeah, man. Where are you calling us from? Shango.
Clarendon.
Where you call yourself, Shango?
You know, one name of them coming from a small, that's more than calling me to tell.
Or are you them name Capleton Alpha?
Not at all. I'm more than me, the name of a Capleton. Because Capleton well all.
All right, sir. Big up.
Yeah, man. Just guide us. Look up yourself, Zidane, Matthews.
Yeah, man. Big up, Shango.
Rest of we can go to the next one, see female reggae boys.
Well, we put this in the position, but
Girls,
it's gonna be very, very difficult. Very, very tough game.
Alright.
All right, Shango.
Good work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Cool. One more addition to the family.
Yeah, man. Indeed. We take a break. We're coming back.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
England fast bowler Stuart Broad is now officially retired from all cricket after the conclusion of the 5th Ashes Test at the Oval. The 37-year-old has taken 602 wickets in 167 tests, making him the second most successful paceman in Test history, behind teammate James Anderson. Broad said he made the decision on Friday. That is Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any Bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. At Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill, celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say, yeah, man, to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bayway Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
The Civil Emancipation Jubilee is back again at Civil Heritage Park in St. Anne's Bay on July 31. Come see traditional cultural groups like Portmore and Kumina, the Islington Cultural Group, alongside Etana, Bridget Stevens, Sister Pat, Kukudu, and many, many more. Get your tickets now at the Jamaica National Heritage Trust, Civil Heritage Park, and R.O. Walters and Associates in St. Anne's Bay. Come ring in Emancipation Day with us at Civil Emancipation Jubilee, St. Anne's Bay, July 31, all night till daylight. It's free. Strong and free at Jamaica's 61 event.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Who's that you see in there? Maki. Good afternoon, Maki. Yes, Maki.
Second time call for program.
Yeah, Maki, big up.
I want to pick up upon your prediction and get it right again, you know?
Yes, man. Ultimate guru in the cricket discussion.
Yeah, man, definitely. That's unquestionable. You're going to have the second time I come on the cricket.
All right. Good, sir.
Zidane didn't name a top 10 when we can pass the ball. But we know you mentioned Ferreira from Italy.
Is that a mistake when you make is that overlooking or
I don't even remember the persons I had in that top 10. Me never called Pirlo name.
no, I said me no answer on you ever call him that. I must overlook him.
Pirlo, there's a passer, man. Special man of the ones I've seen.
Mr. Player part of ball and comment
You sure me didn't have Pirlo in it?
No, I never come here. It's not fair. Come here, when you call the man, you call the man from England. We captain from England name Beckham.
Beckham?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Beckham over Pirlo?
Yeah, man. You call the man, you mess. Oh, do you not call Pirlo?
I was having a bad day if I had Beckham over Pirlo.
Yeah, man. Pirlo, I feel nice, man. Because me, I come to the one that I watch him and I comment to the when Pirlo pass the ball. You say he's in a bedroom for 100 years, man. You can't say better pass. I watch the football and now I say better pass, you know?
Yeah, him camp in brilliant, man. Visionary.
Yeah.
Yes.
You watch the football, the boxing tonight, huh?
No. But I'm too busy watching the other sport. But I hear about the match though.
Well, well, the thing that come to me, when we saw Spence get someone beat up on face, look at it. We can't help to say, boy, people very reluctant to call him, say, boy, I'm the best now. And that's what me don't remember anybody ever beat up me like that, man.
No, sir.
And that's well, we start upon it, you know, because you know, remember the boxing is not about tumbling the man now. Boxing is also about not getting in the punch down. You understand me?
Yes.
And I think the more you for this thing up, you see the spark the conversation, yeah? You have to take a side. Because once you take a side, you want to come and say, boy, not to prove you wrong.
Yes.
The more you look on the boxing there with them, step real, I say, boy, one of the best at all time.
No, but
and you take a side.
No, but me not have to think about it. Mayweather has to be one after. But me did say that already, you know.
Yeah.
I've said already, a man can't.
I think you never really come off Eileen. You said I think in the conversation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't fight 52 times and nobody never beat you yet. And you are not among the best to play the sport. That can't make no sense.
Well, no,
whether he's the ultimate good now that is open.
I said the conversation about life. If I want to you take a side, because once you take a side, you do you have a man go down and research to prove you wrong.
Yeah, me know that.
Me know that.
Yes, me know that.
So boy, I think when a man take a side, boy, probably not the best of all time. Because now, so when you spend too much lick man get, I mean, I not remember me over there getting too much lick.
Me I go to some talks about it. But I remember saying, how can Muhammad Ali be considered the best? We get 4 beaten or 5. And a man will never get beaten yet can be among the best. So I remember going as far as that. But to say he is the best, it would require a little bit more research.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so when they said the man down the road, this is the man down the road, they don't know cricket. Are you going to the cricket? At 2 years time, you know, the first analysis of the man, listen? He was defending Tendulkar. And he said Tendulkar averaged a 58. And Tendulkar never have the elbow injury. Tendulkar averaged on 50 right time when he never have the elbow. The tennis injury, remember injury?
Yeah, but I don't remember what his average was at the time.
Yeah, man, I was 58. So he was saying Tendulkar, he must say Tendulkar now is the best because he wants to open and average 58. He must be the best. And then somebody have a call and they said, no man, Tendulkar no open in a test cricket. So young and he saw him the real because he was defending Tendulkar and I said Tendulkar open in a test cricket. And I realized that Tendulkar no open in a test cricket. He got 3 or 4.
But
I really never know the cricket.
No, man. I remember one, and I'm not going to talk about the man there. But I remember at one point, he didn't even know how averages were calculated.
That's too much.
But we'll leave it there. So.
All right.
Who know?
Yeah.
You know, so we'll leave it there. So.
All right, big up yourself, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Who's that?
Yes, all right. Go up yourself, Marky.
Is Dwight or
Dwight? It's Dwight.
It's Dwight. All right, Zidane, you're a patient. I'll be the referee, man. I love it too.
Dwight Shatu.
Kill him, Dwight.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Yes.
All right, cool. I want to go straight into it and clear up some misconception, and I hope I get 90 seconds to make a statement because I have a bet running with G-Star that I'm going to get interrupted. Now, whether we want to agree with it or not.
The 90 seconds starts now.
Whether we want to agree with it or not. All right, the audited bank statements or financial statements from the West Indies Cricket Board show that they have spent billions of dollars over several years in the development of players in the game of cricket right across the Caribbean. All right, this money is spent on several different programs that they have. Some of them, if I can list them, Fund for 5 Kiddie Cricket, under 15, under 17, under 19 program, regional senior program, retainer contract, coaching A teams. We even have member organization in the West Indies Cricket Board donating gear for high school cricket competitions such as Headley Cup and Sunlight Cup. The West Indies Cricket Board has also invested millions in the setting up of a platform. Both of these things have enabled players who play cricket in the West Indies to be able to refine their skills and to be able to find employment from people all across the world to play cricket. My suggestion is pretty simple. This is an investment the West Indies Cricket Board has made that they should get a return on. And players can make a repayment of that investment in them in one or two ways. One, they can play cricket for the West Indies Cricket Board at the rate that the West Indies Cricket Board played its international players for a period of 5 or 6 years. Then they can go into free agency and play for who they want to play. All right? Secondly, they should make solidarity payments back to the West Indies Cricket Board as a repayment of that investment. Now, that is what I'm proposing.
What is solidarity payment?
Solidarity payment is a repayment to those who might have invested in developing your skill and helping you to get to the place where you can get a big contract.
So you believe that the West Indies players must pay, but must be forced by West Indies cricket law to pay back those who help them?
Go again?
Yours?
I'm talking about the West Indies Cricket Board. Other people who help them, they can make their claims. I'm presenting an argument for the West Indies Cricket Board.
Oh, and what if there are people who help them more than the West Indies Cricket Board?
They can present their argument to the player.
This is hilarious.
I have to laugh. So,
if the player believes that the West Indies Cricket Board's contribution was not significant, then I have suggested that player should be barred from playing in our regional first class tournament, which is the premier platform that they use to get employment and make their own pathway.
Can I
if the West Indies Cricket Board didn't help them that much,
Can I ask
then
that
Dundee and Guard won't help them. Go ahead.
How does the West Indies Cricket Board make money?
Playing international cricket.
Okay.
And the broadcast rights that they get from that and the gate receipts that they get for that.
So when the players represent the West Indies, don't they help the West Indies to make money?
Go again?
So when I represent the West Indies, when I get good and I represent the West Indies and I play international cricket, don't I help the West Indies to make money?
When you pay for the West Indies.
So why you want more? Cricket? Why you want more?
Because the players are deciding that they do not want to play for the West Indies. So they are not helping.
When have they decided that?
Several players have decided that instead of playing for the West Indies Cricket Board, famous guys like Pollard was one person who famously for several years decided that he would not play for the board and instead he would run the T20 circuit. There are several others. This is like an established fact.
It went several
Pollard, Narayan, Chris Gale, Bravo. At some stage, even Darren Bravo decided to do this as well.
We know that.
Yeah. It's an established fact. What these players are doing is that they're injuring and preventing the West Indies Cricket Board not only from making a recoup on their investment, but also to continue to fund the
hold on, do I?
Go ahead.
When Bravo and Gale, etc., that you mentioned, decided not to play, did the West Indies Cricket Board stop playing international cricket?
No, but they complained, they filed a complaint that what they were doing was wrong.
No, but I'm asking, did it prevent the West Indies Cricket Board from making money?
Not as much money. They prevented them from getting the returns that they should have gotten.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have a problem with the West Indies Cricket Board being compensated for what they have spent developing players and also allowing these players to lose their use?
No, I want players to earn.
Without the West Indies board, without the West Indies players, the West Indies board earns nothing.
Nothing at all.
I don't understand the point that you're making. So we're looking at a principle. The principle is, if I have helped in the development of your future, you should repay me for that help. In the same way, like our friend,
we repay you by playing for you.
But they are refusing to play, and I'm saying
that right. What we should be entitled to that right.
No, Orville.
Me suppose you can't decide that
Go ahead.
Of course. I should decide as a professional whether I want to play for you or not.
Do you agree with non-objection certificate?
Hold it on, we're coming back.
Sure.
Design your dream home with Total Hardware and Supplies. We have windows of all sizes on special. Doors galore. Choose from a wide variety of porcelain and ceramic tiles. Experience the best deals on sanitary ware, jacuzzis, shower enclosures, and baths. Just to name it, we have it all. Come on down to Aiken Hill Drive, Pembroke. Call us at 631-7648 or WhatsApp anytime 507-0865. Remember, same day delivery available. Quality products, great prices. That's the Total guarantee.
The Seville Emancipation Jubilee is back again at Seville Heritage Park in St. Anne's Bay on July 31. Come see traditional cultural groups like Portman and Kumina, the Islington Cultural Group, alongside Etana, Richard Stevens, Sister Pat, Kukudu, and many, many more. Get your tickets now at the Jamaica National Heritage Trust, Seville Heritage Park, and R.O. Waters and Associates in St. Anne's Bay. Come ring in Emancipation Day with us at Seville Emancipation Jubilee, St. Anne's Bay, July 31, all night till daylight. It's free. Strong and free at Jamaica 61 event.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Back with Dwight.
Sure. Yes, I asked you, do you agree with non-objection certificates?
If I'm not contracted to you, yes. If I
don't want to understand.
If I'm not contracted to the West Indies board, the West Indies board shouldn't be able to tell me when I can play for and when I can't play for them.
So you do not agree with non-objection certificates?
Let me. The thing when I say is clear now. If I'm
it's not.
If I'm not contracted,
the concept of non-objection certificate has nothing to do with whether or not you're contracted to the board or not.
Listen to what I said. If I'm contracted to the West Indies board, if I'm on a retainer contract, then the West Indies are well within their rights to say to me, no, we object to you playing here and there. We are paying you an annual retainer. However, if I'm not on an annual retainer, if me is a cricket for hire man, then I should be free to play anywhere I want to play, whenever I want to play.
So you do not agree with non-objective certificates?
That's what I say.
All right, Arthur. Based on what you have just said, you do not agree with the concept of non-objective certificates as it is right now in cricket. So the whole cricketing world agrees with me that players do owe something to the board and they need to repay that to the board.
That is not why the NOC thing was brought into cricket. Because
100% why.
No, let me tell you why the no objection cricket was brought in. Clause was brought into cricket. When the IPL started, in fact, there was another one before the IPL in the ICL.
Rebel League, yes.
The entire cricketing world was convinced